Good evening, YouTube. Bit late tonight, but you wouldn't believe the day I've had. Now, this is my 500th video on YouTube. Wow, is all I can say. I never thought I'd get to that kind of figure. First things first, I put my video up just showing you what my mum was like, and I can't believe it may not be a lot to some people, but 392 views as of right now. Thank you for taking the time just to look at a little bit of my personal life and what I really think of my mum. I do miss her. It's been 2 weeks and 1 day since she went. It's not any easier right now because there's still so much going on, but it's just nice to know people know what she's like, or was like, you know. So thank you very much for that, guys. So what we're going to go over tonight, a few pre-orders that get me a bit ooh, that many pickups, and of course we're going to do the competition as well. Now, oh, and there's a little new section that I'm going to be starting from next Friday, so keep an eye out. First things first, one of my favourite disaster films ever, 2012's coming out in 4K. Now this is American release, so we should hopefully get something quite soon, date wise anyway, but I had to mention it because I love that film. It's really cool, it's over the top, it's cheesy as fuck, but it's brilliant. In 4K, yeah, it's just going to look amazing. That is out on the 19th of January 2021, so the first real 2021 film date. Yeah, I like the look of it, can't wait. One that the next one is fucking expensive. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I've just got to mention it one more time because it's out next weekish, sort of. Look around my head right now. Yes, the Infinity Saga in 4K is coming. Yes, it is 399 quid, but I would sell my left bollock to have this above my shelf. It's simple as that. So if there are any millionaires out there who want to buy it for me, but yeah, it's one that's, if you've got the money, bloody own it. It's going to be amazing. It looks amazing. I don't think I'll ever get hold of that. Right, also, the 1st of December as a HMV exclusive is going to be Bill and Ted, the trilogy. So the new film is out on the 1st of December as part of a trilogy with HMV. Well, I think I would have put the, where am I drinking? I'll put it there, or should I put it there? I'll put it one of those two places. So yeah, it looks quite cool. I like the look of the film. Haven't seen it yet, of course, but the first two I love anyway, so can't really go too bad. Next one, Wreck, which is kind of a freaky film. It's getting its own Arrow treatment. Yeah, it's a cool film. There's about 4 in the collection, isn't there? So I've got all 4 of them, but I haven't seen all of them yet. So it's out the 4th of January 2021. Looking quite good. Arrow's really picked up their game in 2020. Highly commend them. There's sales going on at the moment as well, so why not? Next we have from Zavi a very surprising title and fucking awesome if you ask me. The Original Old Boy is coming out as a 4K steelbook. Imagine I put it there. 25th of January 2021. This is a mad as fuck film if you haven't seen it. Been a Josh Brolin rehash of it, but the original is amazing, really brutal as well. Definitely worth a look. We jump over to America for a second, just simply for one reason. Kick-ass 4K steelbook. Need I say more? Awesome film. It's going to look amazing. Love the artwork. It's a Best Buy exclusive, so it's out on the 3rd of January. Anybody you know over in America who can pick it up for you, I'd get them to, because that looks really cool. And one from it's coming out in France on the 18th of November. Now, if you're my age, back in the day, you'll know this film. It's Johnny Depp, it's Mary Stuart Masterson, Benny and June. Romantically sad, good film. I really enjoyed it at the time, and it is quite poignant. It's a good film. Highly recommend that one. Yeah, quite a cool cover on it as well, actually. Better than the original, if you ask me. But that's the only other one that really is getting my attention right now. Now, just to go over my new highlight for next week is going to be Bargain Spotlight. Now, what I'll do is I will every Friday I'm going to introduce you to 3 new titles that are a major bargain that you really should buy over that weekend, and 3 used titles, which are really, really a bargain, that you should really pick up that weekend. And what I want to know from people over the weekend is comments on the video, who's picked it up, and I'll let you know on the Monday. If anyone told me, yeah, I picked it up, thanks for the heads up, Pete. I want to get people buying as cheap as possible. So that's a new little highlight that's going to be happening from next Friday, and we'll update you on the Mondays as to how it's gone. I reckon it'll be quite good, and the more money I can keep in your wallets and purses, the better. That's the way I see it. Now, Zoom, there's not that much going on really. I mean, we've got spooky weekend deals where there's 2 for 20 quid on 4Ks, and there's 14 of them, and half of them you wouldn't bother with. So nothing to blow your skirt up there. There's some Criterion horror Halloween, there's some box set Halloween, but it's too mediocre really to get excited about, in my opinion. There's nothing really new on Zavvi. They're all gearing up for the big releases like the steelbooks for Back to the Future next week and stuff like that, so there's not that much to really chat about in that respect. Plenty more going on before Christmas though, lots of more to get excited about when it comes to pre-orders, and I'll be here with all that info first. There's plenty more pre-orders I could have put on here, but I want to space it out a bit. You've got to save your money for Christmas. What did I pick up this week? Now, I've got nearly 100 films there to put away from the past couple of weeks, so obviously it's been a crazy time for me, but it never stops. So what have I picked up? I got the Evil Dead trilogy back. I used to own this a while back, but why the fuck did I sell it? I know I've got the original now, singular. I want to get 2 and 3 singular again, but it doesn't hurt to have it as a trilogy. Well, I've got the Star Wars box set now. Of course, I've got to pick up Solo still, but yeah, gotta have Rogue One. Love that film. The picture is awesome. Talking of awesome pictures, House of Flying Daggers. Fucking hell, the cinematography on this film would knock your socks off. Brilliant film. Some of you may remember a gentleman that does sales of books and things like that for a theatre charity. He's been locked out of doing any kind of marketing at the markets for months now because of COVID, and he saved this film for me like in February, but he's a good bloke. He kept it. I gave him a bag of Blu-rays to sell on his stall next time he's able to get out, and in return he gave me the film that I was waiting for. Bad Day, haven't seen it, but literally he saved this for me for like 6 months, so big shout out to you. You know who you are. Well, last week I pointed out that with the 40th anniversary edition steelbook of Flash Gordon coming out, what do? I go by the 30th anniversary edition. Now what do I do when I get a steelbook? Yeah, I've bought the original as well, so I've got both. Yes, I'll do it. A few things where I got rid of my 3Ds as well. Obviously there's a few still to replace, like Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge. I only had it in 3D. So to pick it up for £2 at Poundland, thank you very much. I've got 2 different steelbooks of this one. I don't know why I got rid of the original. So again, Salt, classic film, really evil when she watches her husband drown. I'm making a meaningful effort to get all the Bonds back because I did have them all and then I sold them as a package. Don't know why. So I picked up Moonraker, £2. Yeah. Now, no matter how many times I go through Eastleigh, there's about 10 different charity shops. You think, oh, there's not going to be anything in there today. Oh, there's not going to be anything in there today. I went in there like 5 days ago, the shop. I went in again today, just because literally I had to pop back to a shop to buy one thing, and I thought, I'm coming back up the road. I'll have a quick look. Hunger Games, 1 to 4. Yeah, the whole pack. £1. He charged me £1. Thank you very much. Even CX out that for 8 to 10 quid. So even though I've already got all 4 and got them steelbook, it's nice to have it as a package like that as well. And if I get bored of it, I might just give it away at some point. Who knows? And talking about giving away, let's give away something. Now my prizes for this week. The reason I'm not going to tell you prizes for next week until Monday is because I'm popping out tomorrow and I might pick up a couple of goodies. So no news on next week's until Monday, guys. All right. So what we had was Minions 3D, and Planes 3D. Let's give that one away first. Yeah, trust me, the amount of paperwork and legal shit I'm going through right now, there's no chance I'm going to have these finished yet. So good luck everybody, let's give something away, shall we? Ooh, do a quick one on that. So it goes to, come on, Minions and Planes goes to, oh, Anthony Perego. I'm probably seeing him next week as well. So there's a couple of films for him there. Puss in Boots and Minions again. So let's go. Let's see who wins these ones. Let's go right at the bottom for this one. I've picked right from the bottom. So the winner of Minions and Puss in Boots is Roy Barrett. No, I ain't pulled you out in a while, have I? I don't think. But well done to you as well, son. Now, just let me thank you guys one more time. One, for your sympathies, for viewing my mum's video, and also for sticking with me. I've been slightly erratic lately for obvious reasons. My aim right through up to Christmas is to, one, make sure my family's okay, tidy up this fucking place again. I've got boxes everywhere again. I've got slip covers to send to Jason Laverick. Oh, and I've got a parcel from Jason coming, so that'll be something that we'll be unboxing soon. Thanks again, Jason, you're awesome. James Whitelaw, I think, is sending me something as well. I won't tell you what it is, but it's good. It's just, as a community thing, this really does keep me going. It honestly really does. Just remember, across the weekend, we will have the releases for America, Germany, France, and Australia. And trust me, there's some good shit in there this week. One thing I will say, when it comes to the Australian releases, Booktopia has stopped doing exports. JB Hi-Fi, the only ones doing the exports again, but don't do their lowest tier postal, because what happens is it sits at the airport, and if there's room on the plane, your post will go on the plane. If there's room on the plane, it'll go. 9 times out of 10, there's no fucking room on the plane because there's not enough planes going out. Like I said, my stuff takes 3 fucking months to get here. So do the next tier up, and you probably get your stuff within a 2-week period. Just to let you know, Booktopia have stopped, and JB Hi-Fi go for the next tier up on postage. Because remember, the Australian dollar is going down the shitter right now. So the exchange rate is good for people. Buy from JB Hi-Fi. Definitely worth a tinkle. That's me for tonight, guys. I'm going to get this all edited up and out to you as soon as I can. I've got plenty more paperwork to get on with. I've got to go out early, see a banker tomorrow. There's so much to do, but I'll get it done, all for my mum. Take care, love you lots, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on Monday.